Hi, I'm GoWylde from the GoWylde team at RE/MAX. So September numbers are in, and this is what's going on in the Guelph real estate market. If we look at the number of sales, there were 167 this month. So that's up 14% from the 147 that we had in September of 2017. However, surprisingly, we had less sales in September than we did in August. Now, looking at the number of active listings, there's 390 active listings, so that's up 20% from last September, and it's actually up also from August. And then number of new listings, we had a lot of new listings hit the market this month, so 328. So that's up 20% from September of last year and up 50% from August. So for purchasers, lots of new inventory that came on the market, which is really good. Now, looking at our average sale price, we have an average sale price of $517,000, and that's for all housing types in Guelph. So that's up substantially. It's up 11% from September of last year. Diving into more detail, detached houses, they're also up 11% with an average sale price of $611. Attached houses, they're up 9%, and condo-style apartments are up 12%. So great amounts of appreciation in all different housing categories, and they're also up from last month as well, which is excellent. Of the houses that are selling right now, they're getting on average 98.9% of list price, so fairly close to full ask. And of those ones, about 18% are selling above asking. Now, when you look at those, the majority of them, 90% of them, are listed under $600,000. Now, looking at our months of inventory, which is our supply and demand, we're sitting at 2.34 months of inventory. So that is up from August, which is expected because we had more listings come on the market and a lower number of sales. However, when looking at months of inventory, remember anything under 5 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. So we're still in a seller's market. Now, when we look at the different price points in Guelph, under $600,000 right now, we've got 2 months of inventory, so a pretty active seller's market. Between $600,000 to $1 million, we're up to 4 months of inventory. So we're still seller's market, but very, very close to a balanced market. And then when we go above $1 million, there's 6 months of inventory. So that puts us into a balanced market. Overall this month, we had some really good things happen in our real estate market. Prices are up not only year over year, but month over month in all housing categories, so that's excellent for sellers. From a purchaser's perspective, we had a ton of new inventory come onto the market, so there's a lot more of a selection. Sales are up September over September, but I was surprised to see less sales in September than we saw in August. I was expecting with everyone coming back from the summer holidays that we would see more people jump back into the market. When we look at our year-to-date, we're down about 11.5% in the total number of sales from 2017. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the last quarter. I do think we're going to see more sales in the last quarter of 2018 than we saw in 2017. So we'll likely see that, that gap start to narrow. For people who are looking to buy and sell right now, it's a good, comfortable market to do either. For sellers, if you're priced accordingly and your house shows well, you should sell quickly. However, do expect that buyers are going to come in, they're going to negotiate now, and you're going to see more conditions. So it's really important that you're going with a skilled realtor who not only knows how to negotiate for you, but knows which conditions you should be accepting and which ones you should stay away from. If you have any questions about the Guelph real estate market, please comment below. Thanks.